Hey everyone, Simple Tutorial Productions Ionic here. I'm going to be teaching you how to mod Blade Sorcery today. So the first step we're going to want to do is launch the game. Now the Blade Sorcery new update provides an in-house modding availability. So what we're going to do is just open that up, get that going, and give it just a second here while it loads up. Okay, now you're going to see this menu in that circle. You're going to want to click the menu, and then once you're in there, you're going to want to launch the modding sub-menu. And then from there, you can download any mods you want. It's pretty simple, but there are some subtleties to it, which I'll be explaining in just a little bit. So the next step here we're going to take is to go into your files. You can find it under your local settings, and then you can figure it out from there. I'm not sure where it's going to be, but it's going to be in whatever you've installed the Blade and Sorcery game on. So once you find it, just go into the mod section and you'll be able to navigate around, and you can find some modding options if the mod comes with any navigatable options. For this one right here, for the Star Wars mod, I have the ability to change how physics interact with simple changing a yes to a no. Okay, so from there, we're going to go back into the game, and we're going to change some video options too. So what we're going to do is select this tab right here, and then after that, you can change the video option from dynamic to static. It just makes the necks not jiggle as much when you're decapitating people. So after you've done that, you can check it in-game here. Here's how it looks. And that's how it looks from there. There are a couple different options too, which I'll be going over here in just a minute. So let's get into them. Alright, so here's the next options we've got here. You're going to notice this is mostly stuff to do with like custom spells. Again, you can get it from the same modding menu. Just go to this menu and then sub-navigate to the subsection for spells. Once you've gotten to the spells option, pardon me, you can proceed from there to get any sort of spells you want. You can search by popularity, or you can search by number of downloads or newest, whichever you prefer. I prefer going to this menu right here, and you can there's so many cool mods you can get from here. So once you're there though, you know, you can just kind of download to your heart's content. So we're going to back out of this menu here, and we're going to go to the armor section now. The armor section, you can see right here, has a ton of cool different options. Just depends on what you're looking for personally. Sometimes I like to go with light armor mods, but sometimes I'm looking for cool options like this one here, which gives you lightning powers and so on and so forth. Alright, next we're going to back out here, and we are going to take a look at the subsection for environments. There's a ton of different environments you can go to. For example, you can go to this one right here, and ooh, this one's one of my favorites. I just downloaded this off the mod menu, so you can do it in-game, but there is a out-of-game option, which I will show you how to do in just a little bit. Alright, and that was that section. Next up, we're going to go to the category for, we're going to go take a look at the outside mod menu first. So let's get out of game here and let's check out the outside mod menu. Alright, so here we have the outside mod menu. This one you can get by going here to the link on screen, and we are going to take a look through the options that this one has. This one is a little more in-depth. This is how we're going to be navigating around this one. You can see it's mostly by just easy navigation, just easy clicking around. There's not much, advanced to it. You just click around, and it's relatively easy to do. If you do get lost, though, you can always click this button right here, and it'll bring you back to the home option. If you do want special stuff like custom weapons from, like, say, I don't know, you could look at this one as an example, or you can take a look at the example that I have up on screen. You can get them through other ways by preloading them through the mod menu, which I will show you how to do right here. So just go to this menu, select this option, and then you can load in from there. After you've done that, you just have to close the game, reload, and it should be there for you. If it's not, there is a couple troubleshooting options which I'll show you. So sometimes you'll launch the game and you will get this message right here. Once you've seen that message, that means that you have the mod in the wrong place and it's trying to pull files from somewhere that it shouldn't be. So just check and make sure that you've dragged it into the mods folder, which is, like I said, right here. So once you've done that, try reloading the game, and that should fix it. Now, if you encounter this issue right here, which I've shown on screen, this one is going to be a little bit more challenging. We may have to reinstall the game for this. It just depends on the version of it that you get. Sometimes it ends in a 07, sometimes it ends in like a letter. If it ends in a letter, that means you have to reinstall the game. If it ends in a number, that just means that you need to reconfigure some settings. You've turned a setting up too high or down too low, and it's caused some mal effects. So if you see that, just be aware that you're probably either having some setting too high or too low. Just double check. Next, we're going to be going over how to check for any new mods or updates that may come out. So you're going to go, if we're doing this in the in-game menu, we're going to go to this screen right here, and we are going to check this box right here for the auto update. Now, once you've done that, just hop back out, refresh the game, like so. Give it a second here, and there we go. Once you've refreshed the game, it should now be up and ready, and you should have a brand new up-to-date mod. If you're doing this through the outside method, well, I can show you that too. Let me load it up. Alright, perfect. So, once we've loaded our outside mod menu of choice, you can click on the Updates button, and then it should have a tab for Auto Update shown on screen. And once you click on that, it should auto update mods. And if it doesn't, I can show you how to fix that as well. So if it doesn't auto update mods, like for example this one that I have here, where you would need to auto update it, what you can do is you can make sure that you're downloading from the right mod server. I'll put a list on screen of where you can get your mods right here. And I prefer to get it from number 3 on the list here. It's definitely the easiest for me to get it. You may have some better experiences with a different one, but I prefer number 3. So once you've done that, you can click this button right here and navigate to the Update Server button. And that will be able to have you pull from a different server if none was already preset, which it should be. But if it doesn't, that's how you fix that. Alright, and that should just about cover it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you had a good day. And, you know, I've been really struggling to do my taxes. I'm 6 months behind on my